grace. Isn't that money? But you have your smartphone and you're not using it. Great grace. Are you understanding? And being blessed. Are you being blessed? Great grace. I also want you to know that a lot of consumers communicate with social media, and the highest number of consumers are the people from 18 to 24 years, followed by 25 to 35, then 35 to 54 years of age. And those are the people who are in the working group. Great grace. They're the people who have the energy to run, to spend on internet time. They sit. Great grace. So that tells you that there is a lot of social, it's called social capital on internet. There is a work that I do. I work with people from the Netherlands. The other colleague is from Zambia. Another one is from Malawi. Another one from Kenya. I forget the other. No, two of us are from Uganda. But do you think we've met? We've met once. We've met once. But every 3 months, I just give like 3 to 4 hours in a meeting. I give my intellectual property and they pay me in euros. You're not clapping. You people. Yes, every meeting I sit for, they pay me in euros. And that money they pay me, it is some people's salary for a whole month. Me, I earn it in 3 hours. On a digital platform, they send me documents, I review, I edit, give my technical input as an expert, and that's money on my account. For you, what are you doing with your expertise? You tell me. What are you doing? There are people who need that expertise you carry. And Life Class has equipped you with what it takes to step there. Great grace. And do you know how I got that opportunity? By referral. Someone just referred me and said, I think you can do this. Social capital. You have social capital, but what are you using it for? I could tell you endless things about that. Great grace. So, I just want to quickly share some platforms that are available, and as I go through, the media team will drop some links on the group, and I will want you to click them. Yes, because I want us to just use some 10 minutes to do a bit of practical, and you go and see. Great grace. So one of the fastest growing platforms among professionals and business owners is a platform called LinkedIn. LinkedIn. It's called what? LinkedIn. It has over 950 million members from over 200 countries. There are professionals on that platform. There are job opportunities, consultancies, remote work, where you just sit and transcribe something, and you are paid whether $10, $20 per hour. Great grace. Thank God you have a Facebook account. I'm also going to tell you about Facebook. Good, you have a WhatsApp group you are in, and the rest of them. But if you're a professional, it would be good you explore in that space. Great grace. It's reported that this platform sees 2 members join every second, and 3 million hires per year. Per year. Either someone hires through it, or someone finds a job. 3 million people. If we are going to take the dominion that Daddy is teaching us and opening our eyes to, we cannot afford to sit. We cannot afford to lock ourselves in 4 walls and carry a certificate in whatever it is around and think that God has failed us. God has not failed us. We are failing God and failing ourselves. Great grace. We are failing God and failing ourselves if we do not utilize the resources that He has brought us. There is a training I did last year, and I got to know that I actually got the link to that training on Facebook. Great grace. And after taking that training, it was a training on global opportunities. It's a global opportunities program. How do you position yourself and brand yourself for global opportunities? I now attended, and these are things Daddy keeps telling us, self-development. I now attended through that same platform, through that connection and network, a strategic goal-setting workshop. Paid for, by the way. When I tell you attend, I paid. Yes. Now here in Life Class, Papa does for us goal setting for free. And he keeps telling us, you people, these things I'm teaching you, people pay heavily for them. It is very true. Church. It is true. From there, that is one platform, I'm telling you, one entry point. I had an opportunity to share my experience on a global platform. And now there is a business opportunity I'm enrolling for. Through that one opening. Great grace. So stop using your phone to take selfie. And you update your status. And by the some status we update and we come under pressure because we've seen someone's status. My husband was telling me he was in one hotel one day, and there are this group of young people. They came to take photos specifically for their social media pages. So some of you don't know that these people, they save some money. They go to a good hotel. After putting makeup, then they take several photos in different clothes and different locations. And over the next 6 months, they are posting those same photos. And for you, I say, Bananke, Minister Happy can travel. This lady has money. Wow! That is their strategy to get you to keep scrolling their page. You go and scroll and waste your life there. Great grace. Hey, they have a business strategy to get you. They will not get you in Jesus' name. They stopped yesterday. Because now you have got the secret. Great grace. Yes. And so I'm talking to you about LinkedIn. Let me tell you a bit about Facebook. Just a little. There are 2 billion Facebook users daily. 81% job seekers want to see opportunities on Facebook. So there are jobs there on Facebook. And 61% of recruiters currently use Facebook. So for you, you are waiting for your uncle, who is the LC5 chairman, to now kukuyisawo, to make you pass. And you get that opportunity when the opportunities are enormous. Don't be like those children in the market. The money is jumping and jumping. Wow. I didn't realize my mind was set for 10 a.m., but it's fine. Great grace. So in the next minute or two, I'll just mention a few. Great grace, available platforms. I've mentioned LinkedIn, I've mentioned Facebook. You can just write them down. You type in your phone. There is what we call solid gigs. Solid gigs, just remote. Those are platforms where you can actually find remote work that you can do from anywhere else in the world. Great grace. Dynamite jobs, remotive, yes. Well found. Jobo. Jobo is Jooble. Then there are trainings. You can go to Google. Google has several trainings: data analytics, AI, project management, cyber security, so many. Great grace. And you take those courses and improve your skills and make yourself relevant for the job market. Great grace. I will stop here. Amen. God bless you so much. Let us stand up as we welcome Daddy. Thank you, sir.
Hallelujah. Take your seat for a while. I just hope that we are not wasting our time this morning. No, to be sincere. That's just a feeling I'm having. Maybe, not. That's just what I'm thinking. You know why? I hope you are going to take a step. Okay, how many of you have checked any of those sites? How many of you have checked any one of them? Which one? You did it right away? Okay, those are the people I want to see. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. So can you go back there? Okay, you can't see from there. You can't see. No, go back. Go back to those, the slide that has different platforms of opportunity. Just type freelancer.com. Go to freelancer.com. Go to Glassdoor. There are freelance.com. There are opportunities. Now, let me tell us where the problem is. The problem is in our preparation and readiness. You know, there is something the kind of system we have grown in has done to us, has built our mind and structure us towards a particular way. It's either job or nothing. Like what she said. You want a place where they put your name on the payroll and then you get some pay every month. As a teacher, there's something you can do beyond where you are sitting. Are you listening to me? You can be an online teacher. During the lockdown, there were teachers teaching people mathematics and you have to pay them. You don't need to be a general subject teacher. Just teach mathematics. Teach mathematics. When you do that across a year, 2 years, and then you have some level of credibility and children to show a child who was very poor and now is a distinction, many parents will come for you. That is just the breakthrough. And you can do that online without meeting the children or the students. I transacted with a man in Kampala for about 4 years that I have not seen him. And I've sent money in millions to him. Every time we need to buy something, I give him a call. I found him online. I didn't meet him for once. In fact, I even thought he was the one I met last year. It wasn't the person I've met. This is the 5th year now. And he's been collecting money from me. This is in Uganda, not America. So what are you going to do after now? Yeah, that's why I'm asking. I hope we are not wasting our time. Everybody listening to me online on ground, you can have something to do. You heard what she said, over 80-something million jobs will be lost by next year? The next 10 years. But guess what? No work will be lost. No what? Because work will do what? Work will not just continue, it will increase. It will increase. So gone are those days when we say if you study engineering, you study medicine, you study whatever. Look, there are other things that can do those things well. And the conventional schools our children are going to will soon stop. They won't go there again. To be sincere with you. Because you can virtually set up a school in your home. I was listening to a boy who became a professor at the age of 16. One young, I think it's a Chinese or Indian guy, 16, he's already a professor. If you see the kind of people listening to him, people at the age of his mother. And I said, this guy, does he have 2 or 7 brains? No. Somebody discovered the potential in him when he was 2 years old and then create a platform and space. That was all. He was solving mathematical problems that the professors cannot solve. So we want to tell him to go to primary school when he's solving a problem that the teacher cannot solve. Answer me. Will you ask for his PLE certificate? Eh? He has proofs. He has proofs. You know why this is pathetic is because many of us in church are not taking advantage of the opportunity that we have. We are not. And that's why I'm saying, I hope this will not be another waste of time. Yes, how many of you have gone to freelance.com? Oh, you don't have a phone with you? Online, those of you online, you are in Kampala, you are in Gulu, or you are following online. See, those are opportunities the media team has posted. They are there on YouTube. You can just check them. Go look for something. Now, some of you are scared because you are not prepared. I was telling one of the ministers yesterday, I gave 2 brothers opportunity. I asked them to see me. I wanted to give them work to do, and I was going to pay them. I said, one of them, I asked him, meet me here by 8 a.m. Friday morning. I was going to give him something to do that I would pay. He didn't come. One was in a business meeting. I said, meet me. I will give you this opportunity. The person didn't come. Minister Happy, which day was that? Was it Wednesday or Thursday? I asked her, I said, tell this person ABCD, they should give us a quotation for ABCD. We will give it to them. Have they brought it was on Thursday. They have not brought the quotation. Church people. So you are here praying, we are laying hands on you, you are throwing the hand away by your attitude. It's as simple as that. There is nothing God is going to do about that. So I asked her this morning, I said, if you are a non-believer and then you give somebody opportunity for your work and they don't do, will you still give it to them? She said the answer is no. So I'm going to source out for people from outside that will do it. It's simple. It's simple. So you are in church and you are praying and fasting. Lord, open doors, which we are still going to pray today because it's working for some people. And the Lord said, I have opened the door. And then you are using your hand to do what? To close it. Let me say something to us. There are things God will never do for you. Why? Because he has equipped you to do what? To do them. God is not going to go online and type in freelance.com for you. If you want, pray from now till tomorrow for a job. It won't appear in your dream. He has given you the necessary tools. I was listening to a fashion designer back in Nigeria, and the guy has been in the fashion industry for about 7-8 years, and he said he couldn't break through. He was just there struggling and struggling. And then he met one other guy who has been there for 2 years and is making a lot of money. He said, guy, what are you doing? The guy said, what I do? He said, yes. You want me to teach you? He said, yes. He said, come. He charged him some money and said, just hang around me for a month or two. And what was he doing? To make a good design, put it where? Put it where? Online, Facebook, different places, and put his phone number. He began to create content around the product, you know, the reason why you need to dress like this. He started adding other things beyond fashion. Then he created an atmosphere where he can actually relate easily with his customers. He said 3 months later, he began. He said by the end of 1 year, he has 3 different factories. He said he has to shut down his site. The demand was so much that they couldn't meet what? Supply. There was so much demand. And so he had not been able to develop enough energy to meet the what? The demand. He shut down the site at a point. Closed the Facebook page to be able to meet up with the demand. He said what he couldn't achieve in 7 years, within 3 years he built his own factory. And then he has people, employ several people to work. You don't need a big signpost. The whole thing is in content creation. Some of you are here carrying big CV around. I've told you, repackage your CV as a content. Go to the digital space, begin to look for what to do, what to do. Look for what to do. Look for what to do. The jobs are no longer in the offices. Where people look at your suit and your tie and see the way you dress good is no longer, they don't, it's there, but we have moved beyond that. The job space have shifted. So where are you shifting to? There will be skeletal opportunities here and there. But look, there are many people competing for those spaces. But there is a space where there is no much competition. And where there is a lot of what? Opportunities. 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 So why don't you try? Take a step. Are we together? I'm not shutting down job completely. That's not what I'm doing. But I want to do something. I want the Holy Ghost to do something in your mind that will cause a shift from the normal thing that we are used to. There is no job that can pay you what you can pay yourself. Eh? There is no what? There is no what? Mama, you are retired. You have retired, but not tired. The money you made in whatever you were doing, was it from your salary? No. It was from expertise. That's all. If you are waiting for salary, what will have happened? Nothing. You will have retired when you are tired already. You go home empty-handed. We've seen professors who live in government properties, and when they become professor emeritus, people are contributing money to build 2-bedroom flat for them to live in. With all the books. With all the books. When they were in school, traveling everywhere, they were the ones. The creme de la creme, they were the ones. Because the salary is not going to take, except to start stealing. And if you are a thief, they will catch you. If you steal, somebody will steal it from you. Are you listening to me? So it's time for you to find a way to convert whatever God has given to you. Monetize it. Go online and look for a space where to put it. Are you still here? Eh? This is very important. And those of you who have products or services in the house, and you are not doing anything to give it wings to fly, or when we give you platform to fly and you are not taking advantage of it, I don't want to say you are stupid, but you are not wise. You are just not wise. To be sincere, you are not just wise. If there is a way to wind back the hands of time, I will ask God to give me some advantages at the age of 18, 19, 20. Some of you are here, you are just in your early 19, 20, 21, 20. And you listen to live class, and I ask myself, what's wrong with these people? Is anything wrong with you? Some of you can't even answer. Is anything wrong with you? I like that answer. No, sir. That means you are right. So if there is nothing wrong, then take a what? Take actions. Take actions. I was driving past somewhere yesterday. I had a brother in the Lord who called me. He had an emergency. And around 10, I was driving him back home. And I saw somebody with phone. Guess what he was doing? He was taking selfie around past 10. He just stood there. Oswald was in the car. I don't know, you saw the guy. Around past 10. Taking selfie. Outside. On the road. And I said, maybe he just got a phone. And he's trying to show somebody. Please don't allow anybody put you under tension. It's all what Minister Happy says. People go around, snap pictures in different places. And they tell you, no, we are entering Uganda from nowhere in the west. They didn't go anywhere. They just put money together, went, take photos. Some of them did Photoshop. You see them in American Embassy. They didn't go, they don't even know where it is. And so you go there on Facebook, you're having high blood pressure. And stop looking for somebody to impress. Stop it. Stop looking for someone to also impress you. Stop it. One of the prayers you should pray for yourself is that God should give you a gift of good friends. That's all. I'm telling you the truth. This life, you want to hear the truth, it's not fair. But the advantage we have as God's children is because of God's faithfulness. That's why life is fair to us. We are coming back from Kampala, and I saw a young man by the road, and he was standing just almost inside the road. And as if he was crying. There was a trailer that came, saw him, and avoided him. And I looked at him when I drove close. I said, this is somebody's life. This is a destiny. But it's somehow being wasted already. Your prayer is that God should give you friends. That's all. Friends. That's all. You don't, any of that thing, all those things you see on Facebook, whatever. And when God connects you with this kind of platform, take advantage of it. I don't have the leading to, but I felt a time is coming when I will make you pay for live class. Say thank you, sir. Say it very well. Yes. Because there are times when we don't pay for certain things, we don't value it. How many of you have been blessed from the live class? Then take a step. I want to see results. I want to see results. I want to see results. I want to see it. I didn't just teach you, you saw it in practice. Some of you have seen the practical side of whatever we are teaching. So we are not just teaching you head knowledge. There are evidences to show. So what are you doing? Huh? Take a step. Take a step. And let me tell you, you meet a lot of disappointment. Eh? But don't allow yourself. Don't stop because of the pressure, you know. Somebody say, when I give people things, at times I should allow them to do it. I like supervising my things. I've lost almost, I'm going to be losing almost $1 million recently. Because I say, okay, do this when I am not there. And the whole thing was messed up. I just believe that whatever, okay, let me just give it a try. At times I don't. I want to stick to whatever. I want to see what you are doing. I give you an assignment, I follow up on you, and I want to check what. You know the reason why I'm doing that? I want to be sure you do it to what? To prescription. Somebody say prescription. So I felt maybe I could be doing too much. Why don't I just overlook this? And so I do practicals. I do practicals. In fact, if you are involved in building, let me advise all of you that will be involved in building. Make sure you put your eyes and your head and your leg where? Yes. If not, you will wake up in the morning and you start crying. Mama, am I right? I'm right. I heard that from a man of God. He said whenever he starts construction, he doesn't travel. I said, why won't you travel? He says, pastor, stay around. He said, you will come back and you have to demolish something. It's not because he said, the people building can just, something can come on them and say, why don't we do it like this? And by the time you come back, a man of God said they were building for him and he came, he found what they have. He said, why did you build? He said, no, you should break it, build to the prescription. And I'm saying that to all of you. There are things you can let go, but there are things you have to say, it has to be like this. It has to be like this. It has to be like this. At times the people come under certain influence that is trying to change that program. So as I round up, I want to ask you to take a step. Do what? From this morning, what should you do? So when we meet in the next class, I will ask you, what job have you been able to pick online? There's something for you to do online. You can teach online. Now, in some of those spaces, they will ask you for money. I know some of you are not ready to part with money. There was a place I got to. It's just that I'm not ready. I'm not interested in it. But they said, you pay $10 for a training and then they give you access. Please, how much is $10? 38,000 shillings. Around 38,000 shillings. Pay. Until you are ready to make that sacrifice, you are going nowhere. And some of you are not ready. Say, they want to steal my money. Let them steal it. Make up your mind. Set certain amount of money aside every month and say, I'm going to enroll for this. And then they give you that platform. There are people who are doing it. You get the training and then you move in there. You get the opportunities. And if you feel that you don't have capacity for that and what you are looking for is job, there are jobs. Look for jobs. Prayerfully look for a space and release yourself there prophetically. And if that is what works for you. But the truth is this. If you want something that can allow you enough time. Okay, I understand the reason why many of you are not doing this. Okay. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, you see the reason why now? It's because whatever planning and programming you are doing, you are not putting God fully in your space. So if you have this space, what will you use it for? Yes, that's why some of you are not getting those opportunities. If God knows that if I give you these various opportunities online and what have you, you will have enough time for me, He will give it to you. So that's the wisdom is not coming to you, because even the little time is given to you, you are not using it. That's the truth. I was awake this morning till around 3 a.m. Till around 3 a.m. So if I'm awake, what are you doing? Husband, you don't have. Wife is not there. Children are not yet there. You are alone. What do you do with your time? Even to come to church, you will come late. I have told you in this house repeatedly, if Museveni sleeps like you, he will be out of that office. And you are envying him. Can you do that for what he's doing at his age? You are just 25. You can't do quarter of what that man is doing. You know the kind of meeting he attends every day? And you say, let this old man get there. Let Gen Z. Gen Z from where? Gen Lazy? You better sit up and be serious with your future. I'm telling you the truth. Don't think it's just going to happen like that. Life can be good to you if you fight it. Take it up. And nobody is going to fight for you. Nobody. Stop blaming everybody. Blame your father, you blame your mother, you blame your uncle. All they blame, has it produced anything? Answer me. Nothing. Nobody will fight for you. Nobody. Nobody. I repeat, nobody. Not even your father. I'm telling you the truth. They can do the little they can do, create certain space, but there are things they can't do for you. I want you to challenge yourself and rise up from where you are and take a step. You are praying for God to increase you financially. Whatever increase will only come when you begin to respond. Action is the key thing. The word has come, training have come. You know, what step are you taking? Yeah. I ask you to speak. How many of you have been speaking? Some of you only spoke that Wednesday when you came here. You spoke and that was the last time. The next thing you said was different from what we said. You have cancelled everything. We have to reprogram it again. Every time you go, you cancel it. I don't know if I should ask you if you have followed this morning or if you are blessed. I don't even know which of the two to say. I should say both. I want to see results. I'm seeing some small results here and there. I want to see results. Yeah. Take a step. Take a step. Don't be like a grant that is barren. Be like a grant that is productive. Oh, this thing was sown into us and it reproduced. It reproduced. So what we are doing in live class is formatting and restoration. So much formatting is taking place. You must make up your mind. Make up your mind. And I want you to begin to look at yourself in the next 20 years. I know a couple of you here who are teachers from the school. Is that what you want to do for the next 20, 30 years? If that is what is the plan? I'm telling you the truth. Yeah. That is a place we are getting to. When we get there, if some of you don't update yourself, I'm not talking of academically, you will just see the system will throw you out. So tell yourself, where do I want to be? If you find a man who is pushing wheelbarrow, you know wheelbarrow. He started pushing wheelbarrow at the age of 20. At 50, will he still have the same energy? Answer me. So you must tell yourself. And please, let's embrace delayed gratification. What do I call it? Say it again. Yes. You may not have those shoes now. You may not have those clothes now. You may not have that kind of house now. But if you can invest and prepare for the future, they will come to you. Yes, they will come. And they will come. They will come. Some of us are in a hurry. Oh, don't you see the kind of car Papa is driving? My first car, I rented it for 1 year. Have you ever heard me say that before? Well, I was in Nigeria. The first car I used for the company I started the company of my own. I think I was 30. I started TK Consult. I rented the car for 1 year. I was paying 30,000 naira. And 30,000 naira then was a lot. I don't know what it was in 2007, 2008. But it was a lot of money. It was close to $100. So I was paying every month. I didn't have a car. But I was running a business. The kind of business I was running required that I should have a car. So I branded it. I was doing advertisement for free. It wasn't because I wanted to be called Oga. There are some places you can't enter when you are using Legacy Benz. So I had to hire. That was where I started from. It was a tool for the business I was doing. Where there is nowhere to go, I park the car. I use my leg. But when I have to enter those places that I need the car, I drive it. But at the end of the month, I have to pay. The guy will just come to my house and do his hand like this, and then I pay him. By the time that season ended, somebody came around with a car and said they were selling. I said I can buy. That was how I bought my first car. And then later on, I started selling cars. I would go to a neighboring country and bring in cars and sell. Look, let me tell you something. If you can't fight for yourself, nobody will fight for you. I had siblings, I had brothers. If I had an uncle who owned a bank in Liberia, his own personal bank, See, when you start looking at people and say, oh, uncle didn't help me, you will be a stupid person. And that's the credit I have for myself till tomorrow. Tell somebody, fight for yourself. Say it again. Say it very well. Say it loud and clear. Yes. If you don't, by the time you are 55, 60, the reality of life will dawn on you. You know, there is a way you will panel beat some car. At that point, there is no panel beating again. There is no way to panel beat you. I'm telling you. Now you have energy. Please use it. There is so much opportunity in the digital space. If you can spend just 1 month and just explore certain things, it will shock you that you are more than what you think you are. See, you don't need any serious education as far as this space is concerned. As when you say, Papa, but I just stopped in P7. P7 is enough. As long as you can write your name and you can read 5, 6, 7 letter words, that's okay. You don't need to know how to pronounce, what is the name of this country? Check so. Even me, I'm still trying. So you don't need to know how to pronounce it. Once you can read 7 to 8 letter words, just go there. And some of you can't even pronounce that country. Is it check so? Whatever you call it. All of us are even trying to pronounce it. You don't need to know that one. Just know the basics. Once you have the basics and you say, all I have is P7, go online. I can read, I can write, I can articulate. That's all. Spend a month. Shut down those other things and then explore. I've exceeded my time. Let's be on our feet. If I continue, I'll keep talking like this. By next week, God helping us, maybe I'm going to ask, I want to see what some of you have done. Are we together? I know some of you will not do anything. I know. But I expect at least few of you to do something. Those of you in Kampala, those of you in Gulu, and those online. Take a step. Do something. Go back. Check something. Nobody in this house should complain. Nobody. If you are out of job, you can't be out of work. Did you hear me? If you are out of job, don't be out of what? Out of work. If you have enough time to yourself, that is when to do something. Do something with the time. May the Lord help you. In Jesus' name.
Lift up your voice and continue to appreciate the name of the Lord.